So I still gotta do that. My yeah. It's not necessarily hard for me to be vulnerable, but it's hard for me to like I feel like I wanna cry. Like I could feel my tear ducts like trying to fill up. But I would have to be a person who like forces it out. I am up late, Dr. Ninja. Now lately, I'm always up late because I go to sleep at like 1 or 2 in the afternoon, and then I stay asleep till like 9 or 10, and then I'm up all night and I do it again the next day. I've been looking into like laziness, right? And I don't know. I feel like, yeah, laziness is a real thing. Like sometimes people are just really lazy. But there's also, they say, other symptoms, or laziness is a symptom. And I don't know if it's because I'm old school, if I just don't believe that something is wrong with someone every time. Sometimes you're just lazy, but it seems like, or sometimes I feel like I said, oh my god, it's hard to explain. And I really didn't expect nobody to be on here, especially not somebody I knew. But so I've been trying to figure out over the last year or so, actually, if I'm really just lazy or if maybe something's wrong. Cuz like I said, I grew up believing that you're always up late. Why are you always up late? Don't you have like classes to teach every day? Hey, from Russia, 54 FDG. Welcome in, welcome in. So I'm wondering if something's wrong with me. And I feel like this could have been an issue of mine for like a very long time, but because I had other things going on, it was hard to recognize or pay attention to because I had children young, and then I got married young, and I've been working since I was 16 years old. And so then after my marriage ended, I became a single mom, and I worked 2 jobs. So I worked 16 hours a day. I was barely, home with my children and stuff like that. And then even when I was, and I had to rip and run and take care of stuff for the house, or run and get them things, or they were into a lot of activities and stuff like that. And so I didn't have time really to know if something was wrong with me or not. And I just kind of just kept going. I just kept going. Now that I'm older, and I have less to keep me busy, less to keep me occupied, it's starting to make me look at myself more. I don't have the distractions that I used to have. And I'm just wondering, like, because the more information that I'm getting, like the way that I think and stuff, and how I like can start something and move on to something else before it's done, are some signs and symptoms of like ADHD. But I don't want to claim that I have that because I'm not a doctor or whatever. And I don't necessarily want to be prescribed any medicines or nothing. But then I also wonder, hey, Twisted, how are you? welcome in, you guys. This is just a candid conversation, a random candid conversation that I'm just having on my live. Don't forget to tap the screen, like the live, please. I would greatly appreciate it, and also consider subscribing. Dr. Ninja told me if I can't do videos to go live, so I'm just going live. Dub's out of town. Like, oh my god, and I think I have anxiety. Ooh, now I can cry. If I think on something, if I think on the thing that makes me want to cry long enough, tears will come to my eyes. No, I appreciate that, Dr. Ninja. No, you're welcome. What? I appreciate you tapping to like the live, but you're welcome. And so, I just feel like I'm so old now. It's like I'm too old to just be coming to these conclusions about my life. And don't get me wrong, we as older people don't know everything. And every day new information is coming out. And because new information is at our fingertips the way that it wasn't once upon a time, it makes it easier to figure things out, but it also can make things a lot more confusing. Because, like I told y'all in that last video, like, I'm really broke. I really am. And I've been looking for work and I cannot find anything. I have a very small part time job, but it's super, super part time. Like, it's nothing to live off of. But I took it because it's better than nothing. I don't have anything else. Everybody else has been telling me no. I've been getting declined for everything. But here's the kicker, right? In 2026, if you have a vehicle and you have a good driving record, you can do gig work. You can deliver food. You can. Hello, Antonio. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Please don't. Uh, please tap to like the live and then consider subscribing. Thank you so much. And y'all can ask me anything y'all want to ask. But for some reason, I can't get myself to go out and do it. But I need to. I need to. There's no. What else can I do? I can't make people hire me. And I need money. But I struggle. Like thinking about it just makes me so anxious. And when I get anxious, and overwhelmed, I freeze. Now that is something I've known about myself for a long time, but other things push me. I mean, I had children and stuff like that, so it's like they're leaning on me. I only have me, so I don't have a choice but to do it. Unfortunately, having Dub is a good thing and a bad thing because I'm like, ooh, not everything's on my plate by itself, but my stuff is on my plate by itself, and I'm about to not be able to fulfill my end of the bargain. And I'm just so tired. I'm tired too. I'm tired all the time. I sleep all the time now. I know that's signs of depression, but I don't want to say I'm depressed. I don't feel depressed. I still smile. I still laugh. I don't do anything for the most part. But I don't know. Why can't I? Oh, one part of it is my car is a mess. Like, I really do need to clean it before I can get passengers in my car. But that's just passengers, so I can't do Lyft and just Uber X. But I can still do Uber Eats. I can do DoorDash. I can do GoPuff. Um, but I haven't. I can do Instacart, but I haven't. And like I said, I don't want to put all the miles and stuff on my car, but I don't have a choice at this point. I'm really running out of money. And Dub can only do so much. He can't take care of the whole house by himself. Otherwise, I wouldn't be working at all. So I'm really starting to get scared. And because I haven't been in a situation like this in a very, very long time. And I haven't even told Dub how bad it is. But even if I do, he can't do anything about it. He can't help me. And now it's Thursday. I work my part-time job on Thursdays and Fridays. I go to school Thursday mornings. I won't have time to do any gig work today. Friday and Saturday and Sunday we'll be at the hospital. So I won't be able to gig this weekend because we'll be at the hospital and I have class on Saturday. So actually I don't work this Friday because my daughter uh has an all day appointment. And I see the content of people like, people talking about DoorDash and grifting content and stuff like that. And I'm not doing grifting content. I'm just really being honest with my channel because my channel is about authenticity. And the thing that really makes me mad is I wouldn't be in this situation if the school had just told me that I needed to have 6 credits because I have 6 credits, but it needs to be toward my degree. I only have one more class for my degree. If that was the case, I would only took 2 classes last semester and 2 classes this semester. So I'm really frustrated with them for not telling me that because I didn't have to pick up that extra class. I didn't have to in order to get the loans because I've been taking loans so that I could pay for pay my bills and stuff like that. I've also never been this close to finishing a degree before, so I didn't know they don't. I'm really frustrated because, like I said, if I would have just took that, if I would have only took 2 classes last semester and took 2 classes this semester, I wouldn't be in this situation. Now I feel like I shouldn't have went to school. I should have just found work. But say I wasn't working all this time anyway, then I would have been like, well, I could have went to school if I wasn't gonna work all this time. Like it's just I don't know what to do, you guys. I'm so frustrated. I'm frustrated with myself mostly. Cause why did I let it get so bad? I haven't been able to pay my credit cards and oh, I just thought of something. Oh, I just thought of something. Okay. Now I don't condone this at all. But in dire straits, if you have credit, use it. And I'm in dire straits right now. So I'm gonna have to use my credit. I know you're against that, Dr. Ninja, so hopefully you're no longer listening. My credit is about to be in the toilet again. And I was up to 713. But that's over now. I lost my job and I've been paying my way through credit cards, and then when I can't pay them anymore, I think I'm gonna end up filing for bankruptcy. I don't want to because, well, you use your credit cards, but you can pay them back. I'm talking about using credit cards and I can't pay them back because I don't have any money. Um, and so they're gonna go into default or whatever they go into when you can't pay them. And I'm being, I'm being way more honest than I expected to be on here. But I found out because what I do too is I avoid I avoid things. And so I hadn't been looking at my bank account because I was like, I don't even want to know. I don't want to see it. But I saw some charges that I shouldn't have been getting charged for. So I had to try to figure that out. Hopefully I can get some money back with that. And I think I'm just gonna have to suck it up and file for bankruptcy. And then maybe by the time I'm 50, I can get my credit back in order. That sounds so horrible. That sounds so horrible. I can't believe this is my life. I think it was different. It was way more different when I used to gig as like for fun and extra money, but now I'm gonna have to do it like seriously all day. That's draining. There's gonna be so many miles on my car. Oh my God. And the last thing I need is another car. Because I don't want to pay another car note. But if I run this one into the ground, I'm going to be needing another car soon. And that's going to be a car note. But my credit's going to suck, so I'm not going to be able to get another car. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. This economy sucks right now. This economy sucks right now. I don't know if anybody else is really feeling it, but we are really feeling it. We're trying to downsize and go to a smaller apartment that's gonna take away my office. That's gonna take away. Man, I can't stand my old boss. This is all because of her. My old boss really had it out for me. And this is all because of her. I could have still had my job and been living my life. And now Dub might lose his job. We both can't not work. What we gonna do? I mean, that's why RV would be great. That's why RV living would be great. Because you own it. And then you just pay lot rent somewhere. And like Wi-Fi. Like, I just really hate. I really just hate that so many people have control over your life. Like, so many people have control over your life when it comes to living in this world, especially for those who are lower income. Because you don't have a choice but to work. You don't have a choice but to work. You don't have a choice sometimes but to keep a horrible job that you don't like, work terrible hours, be away from your family, not have no fun, no vacation, no nothing. Some people are really fortunate. Some people really are. And I don't think they know how fortunate. I felt fortunate that for the first time in my life I was actually doing something that I enjoyed, and it allowed me to, what's it called, pay for a living. No, it allowed me to. It was the only job I needed to make a living. Uh, for the bulk of the time that I was a single mom, I worked two jobs, and this was the first time in my life I didn't have to work two jobs to make ends meet. When I got a second job, it was just for extra money. If anything happens, it's all my fault. I've gotten so lazy. I'm tired though. I really am tired. I don't even think it's just lazy. I think I'm just tired. I was single with kids for what was that, like 10 years? So I worked two jobs for like 10 years straight. That's exhausting. Yeah, yeah, 10 years. 10 years straight. That's a long time. And it's super exhausting. It's so exhausting. It's so exhausting. But I did what I had to do for my kids and stuff. But then I'm like, where did that person go? I used to consider myself a go getter. I don't know what I am now. I'm like a slob. My house looks a mess. Like it really do. Now, I haven't gotten that authentic to show y'all how much of a mess the house is. And I just look at it and I just can't do anything about it. I just can't. I don't know. What is that? Why come I can't just start? It's like, it's so overwhelming. And I'd be like, I don't know where to put this stuff. And I'm so scared I'm going to throw the wrong thing away. Like, I just want to throw it all away. But then you be like, well, if you haven't touched it in 2 weeks, you probably don't need it. But I always have that thought in the back of my mind, but what if? So then I want to buy another tote or I want to, put it up or something. I'm like a hoarder. Like our living room is trash. Dub isn't like this though. This is a me thing. Dub stays in our room on his side of the room because he's like OCD. So I feel like the living room drives him crazy, and it drives me crazy too. But I'm good at like I don't see it. I just avoid it and ignore it. He he it literally he I feel like looking at it makes his skin crawl, and he just be like, mm. So I hate that for him. I really do because he literally is OCD, and he's like I won't call him a clean freak, but he's like super neat. He's super neat. All his stuff is organized. All his stuff goes in the same place all the time, every time. Look at his drawers. I'm showing you. Like look at this. Look at that. Everything's folded a certain way. He folds everything the exact same way all the time. Look at that. Everything's folded the exact same way all the time. I'll show y'all his pants. Look at his shoes. His shoes are all piled up and nice on top of each other. Look at his pants. His pants right here. Folded the exact same way. And then look at my drawer. This is my drawer. Look at that. Look at it. I'll show y'all this. Should I show y'all this one too? No, I can't show y'all that one. That was really a mess, but yeah. And I remember wondering, how's this gonna work? She's such a like neat, clean person, and I'm not like dirty. Like, so don't take it that way. I'm just more of a cluttered person. I don't be knowing what to do with stuff. I just be like, what do I do with all this? I don't even know. So stuff just kind of piles up, and I'm like, oh my god. And then I will go through it and I'll throw it away. My plan was to have the living room clean before he came home. But then, like I said, I get overwhelmed and then I can't do anything. Also, I just got this job and Dub doesn't know yet, so don't tell him. I wanted to surprise him, but he's never here to tell him anything. We never see each other. So I don't know how I'm gonna surprise him. Friday when he gets home, when I do, I'm not working Friday. Thursday he won't be home, so I can't come home and be like, hey, look, I got a job. But I also didn't tell him because it's really crap. It's a job, but like I said, it's not enough to support anything. Like I said, I took it because something's better than nothing. You know, when you get to a point and you're like, look, something's got to give. That's what I did. And it has helped, you know, in some instances, but it's nowhere near enough to take care of a house. Not the hours that I work. Maybe if I worked full time, it would, but as part time, I don't know. But honestly, you never know, you know? I've had instances where jobs turned into something else, you know, that they weren't before. So, and you know what else is super sucky? Hi, Bobbin, how are you? You want to know something super sucky? Y'all remember to like the live, please, and consider subscribing. Um, is that men can gig at night. I want to gig at night so bad. I'm up and awake, but I'm nervous as a woman. You've done the best that you can do at the time. You're not lazy. What's it called then, Dr. Ninja? If it's not laziness, what is it called? Um, but if I could gig right now, I would gig at night. That's what I love to work at night. Not that I love to work at night. I just am up at night. I'm a night owl, so it kind of goes with my natural rhythm of things. I'm up at night, so I want to gig at night so bad, but I'm just so nervous that something's gonna happen to me as a single woman. But men just be like, you know what? I'm just going, going to get some rides. Yeah, I don't know how good y'all got it to not have to worry about stuff like that. And even if you do worry, you know you're a man. Most of the time, your attacker or whatever would be a man, and you're a man. So you're like, I got it. I'm a man. He's a man. They're not. We're not a threat to men, so they're not like really worried for the most part that a woman's gonna do something to them. And I'm not really worried that a woman's gonna do something to me either. I'm worried that a man would. So if I'm delivering to houses, but maybe I could just Uber. Maybe I can do rides at night and only pick up women. But I don't know. That's scary too because you never know. And they're behind you in the seat and it's dark so you can't see anything. Like they can be doing anything back there. So it's just, but like I said, as a man, he's like, if she tries anything, I got this. You float like a wet paper towel. You're in your 60s. Well, you know, once upon a time. But even still, if a woman tries to attack you, Dr. Ninja, you still got her over, you know, she may be super energetic or whatever, but you could still overpower her because you're a man. You funny though. So like what purpose? Plus your name is Dr. Ninja. I'm sure you know something. So I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Mm. I was hoping social media would kick off and we'd be able to make money off of that. It's not coming up on a year. We only started being serious with this channel last December. So, so the thing is, I'm always going to laugh. That's why, that's why it's actually kind of unfortunate because that's why I always feel like nothing's wrong with me because I still laugh. I still enjoy myself. I still find a reason to laugh. It's just my personality. So I don't stay sad long. But I also heard that was my downfall because I push things to the side and I don't really deal with them. I just be like, okay, moving on, you know, and then I don't deal with them. But you know, maybe I just deal with things faster. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all know Dante London. You know, I'm so mad at him in DoDash because they actually have monetized channels and they're doing it crappily. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not being real and authentic. They're like making up content. They're like being fraudulent with their content and just ruining the opportunity they have. I don't know how many subscribers DoDash has, but Dante has like 70,000 subscribers. If he continued to make really good, authentic, honest content, I think that he could literally make so much money from his channel. He already makes like $1,000 or more, you know, a month with just the horrible content that he does. Um, and I'll be like, man, if I let me get 73,000 subscribers, I just feel like they're squandering away something that's truly a blessing and something that a lot of us are trying to get to. And a lot of us are trying to get to. A lot of us are trying to get monetized and to have successful channels that not even necessarily that you can live off of. That would be great, of course, but that could bring in income. And those two people, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought about it. You know, I thought about, man, that homeless content really works. But it wasn't even about it being homeless content. I was just like, what if, you know, that happens to me? I can't do that though. I have a child, you know. DoDash doesn't. So she can do what she wants. I couldn't live in my car. Because I have a child. Would I as a single adult if my youngest child was grown? I would, and I would work because you could save so much money. I would just have to find a safe place to park. I want to do truck driving school. I know I'm all over the place. I know y'all are like, she is all over the place. It's already April. I'm supposed to turn in that information in January for truck driving school. Who would win a street fight, a taco or a grilled cheese? Hey, Reach. A street fight, a taco or a grilled cheese? I would say a taco. Oh, I'll take that off my phone. I would say a taco. They haven't even been bugging me about turning in that information no more. I still got homework to do, y'all. Tacos fight dirty. That's funny. Where's my... Oh, I think it fell. Yeah, it must have failed. Dang, did my computer... My computer shouldn't have died, though. You were guessing grilled cheese? Dr. Ninja, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. My other live I had the other day, Paula came in. Miss Paula came in, so it's pretty cool. I didn't close this? You're kidding. This assignment was open this whole time. What? Well, I've been trying to find online work just because working from home would be best because I wouldn't have to worry about I wouldn't have to worry about my schedule or doctor's appointments and stuff like that. So I did apply at this one place. I don't know if it's real or not though. Dr. Ninja, I have no clue if it's real. No clue if it's real. So we shall see. But I don't know how. And this all kind of started because my daughter that doesn't live here. Uh, I got an emergency message from her phone because she was having. I think she has. Unfortunately, I think she has a heart condition like her dad did, and so she has it to where in her heart is overworking. So that stressed me out. And that stressed me out a lot. And y'all know I don't want to leave though. I don't. But part of me wants to go down there to be with her. Um, and I don't want to. I don't want to go back to Texas. Oh my God, I don't. I promise I do not want to go back and live in Texas. But she's all by herself, and I really want to be with her. And also, but Dove ain't trying to leave Missouri, unfortunately. And I don't know if we can maintain a long distance relationship. So that's tough. So I don't know what to do with that. I'm gonna block this job thing because I don't even trust it. Nothing I've ever applied for from here ever turned anything into anything for real. Oh my God! Like I told y'all, I'm all over the place. I'm telling you, it's just how my brain. What what happens on my internet? Oh, there it go. I don't know what happened to it. So yeah, it seemed like the internet did something weird for a second. It regained. Okay. I don't know. I gotta get it together by Sunday. I don't know what time we come back Sunday, but I gotta go make some money. Some type of money. Man, they just don't be paying enough. Rides might be okay to do at night over delivery, like food delivery, because you don't know who's at whose house. It'd be dark and stuff. Anybody could like attack you. You gotta get out your car. So maybe I'll Uber at night. And also, I'm not gonna get nothing back from my taxes because I had to dissolve my 401k, which you know they penalize you for that crap, which I don't understand. You have to pay the fees anyway, so why charge me again? So I did a lot of that last year trying to cover for me not working. And so I dissolved my 401k. That money's gone. But because of that, I had to pay the penalties, and I'm not gonna get no money back from my income tax. Cause I was like, oh, I can get my income tax. My income tax will help. I'm not getting no money back from my income tax. So that sucks. I thought, I really thought I was gonna get something back, but even with them taking the money, what do I do? TurboTax. Yeah. But nope, I'm not getting nothing. Nothing at all. Two four eight eight three six 2428836. So that was like, my backup that fell through. So it's like, oh my god. Oh my god. This is a horrible, horrible, horrible situation. Yes. Hold on, let me go to here. I'm gonna see if this makes a difference. Because last time I didn't put it in my 1098T. Um, but now that I pulled it up, I'm gonna see if that makes any type of a difference. Did I apply for fall and summer? I don't even know if I applied for summer and fall. Here we go. Yeah, they're not gonna. We'll see. We're still working on my taxes now. Next, free education assistance from an employer, GI Bill, or veterans mother aid regarding reported as income on W-2. 2024? I don't think so. Nope. Twenty 25 expenses. I'm on board. Wait a minute. Student loan interest paid. Okay. From a 529 plan to pay for it. Ooh. Oh my goodness, I don't know what just happened. I'm sorry. Actually, I do know. Some that he wasn't awarded. No. Wait, how do you? Hold on. Let me see. Hmm. Okay, so basically, if I add up all the expenses that I paid for materials for school, wow. Cause my computer, all my supplies. What else did I pay? I paid for my class, which was like $400. Looking to see what all my proof is. If I, hopefully I kept all my receipts. I know I should have did it through my credit card. That's a good thing about credit cards. Anybody here? Like y'all just here watching me. Hmm. Hey y'all. Mm. It's all gone. If so, your close under statements and documents. Oh, okay. What is that? Statements and documents. I don't see that on here. Oh, let me see. Uh, Oh, statements and documents. Okay. Oh, they know. Wait, y'all can't just take a picture. Same. How y'all doing? Foxy is in check. Total distribution check. 3 is 0. 4 is 48, 51, 66. No. Oh. What? Mm-hmm. 50607 1. 8 0 14. 11 12 14. Nope, not in there. 14 is 12. 12.92. Resolution 24258. Why does it keep doing it? Oh, no. Wait, where'd the phone go? Oh. Sometimes I hate touchscreen. Okay. Wait, that was 16? Yeah, 16. 16. Why is it in there again? 15. Oh, 15 in there. 19. What do I have to fix in here? Whoa, 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 whoa. Mm. Okay, nobody's here now. I was gonna say, hold on. What? It keeps saying stuff needs review. I'm getting irked here. It looks like it's okay now. Mm. Oh, because it counts as income. Oh, wow. That's low. Mm. So what just happened? Oh, wait. Huh? Hmm. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go. I'm not even talking to y'all no more. And it's been an hour and 15 minutes. And I'm gonna post this, and people are gonna watch me. Like, what is she doing? So I'm sitting here trying to do my taxes, but I'm concentrating. See if it's even worth doing this year, or if I just want to wait till next year once I get some more income in. So we'll see. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. I'm sorry about the ups and downs of this video. But I've always promised that I would be authentic, and that's what this was. So I'll talk to y'all later. Hope y'all watch and enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See y'all next time.